Hello and good afternoon and good evening, everyone. Students, my voice is dead today. It's been rough. I keep on drinking water so I can potentially actually be able to speak, but there's a good chance that as the stream keeps on going, I'll be talking less and less because of just how much is going on right now. Yeah. So, at the very least, so the last couple days I've been feeling kind of under the weather, where it's like, I feel like I've had a fever and stuff like that. I keep on taking COVID tests and things like that just to make sure that it's nothing like that. And it isn't. But it is just me suffering. So, boy howdy am I sick feeling. But we are here today, and it's working out just fine. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything open up for us to actually play today. Let's see, game capture. Come on, buddy. Are you gonna actually acknowledge it? Fingers crossed. I would guess not. Okay, there we go. Okay, where we last left our heroes. It's gonna be just kind of a quieter stream today, I guess. I guess that's kind of the bulk of it. We'd entered into an area called Boggly Woods because we were trying to find a second crystal star within this area. This person potentially has a way for us to get into the giant tree where the crystal star is. Their name is Madame Flurry. Apparently they have some sort of, because they're a wind spirit, some sort of ability to potentially reveal hidden entrances and secret entrances and stuff like that. So that's kind of the goal here right now by talking to this person. Eek, no, out of the question. You mustn't come in here. I don't think I'm going to be able to read people's voices today. I'm realizing that now. I'm trying to not. As I keep on coughing, I'll probably end up muting this so they don't hear things, right? That's probably a better way of going about it. Okay. Hey, people. Okay. So we're being told that, yes, the Great Tree's entrance is blocked up, and we need their help to find the secret entrance. However, this person refuses to come out because, as we're just about to see, they refused to go out without their favorite necklace. Now, we actually saw their necklace last time. Their necklace was being held by one of the shadow sirens. So, we're going to... Yep, exactly. We just heard someone talking about a necklace. We have to be a deer, find it, bring it back to here, and then we'll potentially be able to use Madame Flurry's powers to help us get into the Great Tree. So, we'll go ahead and do this. Let me see. I know that I have some weird badges on right now. Give me a second. I had considered taking off Jumpman and putting on Power Bounce, and I think we might do that. If I take this off and Close Call off, I now have enough for Power Bounce, which I think is a little better for us. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Oh boy. I also have this thing where my ears constantly need to get popped. And the best way to do that is by yawning. But it hurts to actually, like, yawn like that. So I have this thing where I have my mouth closed, I drop my jaw a little bit, and I just yawn that way, but with the gap. So it's like... It makes a weird blah. Oh, did you have it too? Where it's just like, your voice is like dead. And it's not that you're actually like with COVID or anything like that. I wish a lozenge would help right now. That would be fantastic. No, I keep on drinking water and it's keeping my voice this able to actually talk. So, Beldum did still have the sketch, even though they insisted Vivian had it. Study the sketch, and sure enough, they're gonna realize. Yeah, you tested negative for COVID and strep, but this is, yeah, it's not strep, it's just a cold. And it's so annoying. Dear goodness. Yeah, I have suffered today because of it. Well, okay. Awesome. I suppose the good news is, since we do have Labor Day weekend coming up, right? So that gives me all of today to have kind of rested my voice a little bit. Sunday, I'll get to rest my voice a bit as well. Monday, it'll be a day off, thank goodness. Tuesday's technically a collaboration day, which means, you know, surprisingly, my nose isn't super runny. My nose has actually been staying pretty pretty stuffed up this time, but it was runny the last 2 days that I had it, so I think it's finally hit the point where it kind of clogged up. But you're right, it was runny earlier this week. It's just right now, it's not runny anymore. I lost my voice now, and so... one thing for another, right? Gotta swap out symptoms, I guess. Yep. Okay, they just realized that that was me. Oh boy. I wanted to spread the 4-day weekend to do homework, but now I'm sick as well. Oh. Yeah, planning to spend a weekend doing homework is never fun, but then to also be sick over that 4-day weekend? Oof. Never good. The thing I think I'm a little most worried about is that, is that I'd planned on Monday and Tuesday finalizing all the things for esports, like figuring out how the local competitions and tournaments are going to work based off of the numbers we had. As it is mostly wrapped up to the point where I could get started on it pretty easily, but actually communicating with everyone, getting everyone organized in a Canvas class, that I won't be able to do probably until Tuesday if I'm continuing to feel this sick. So we'll see. I'm sure it'll work out in the end, but it is kind of annoying. Alright, I just remembered why having the Jumpman is technically a little more reliable. Okay, hold on. I always get my voice back a little bit more after coughing and clearing up my throat, but it sometimes, it just hurts after a while. So, here's what I think we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is, we are going to rely on the Jumpman badge for the first bit while we're getting up to there, so that I have enough strength to beat any of the enemies that we run across. Once we actually enter into the same area as the Shadow Sirens, that's when we'll go ahead and unequip Jumpman and put on multi-bounce instead. Because I think I can do more damage with multi-bounce than with... it's probably called power bounce, I just realized that. I can do more damage with that. Yeah, power bounce than with Jumpman. So, there we go. Just run around these guys. Oh no. Alright. Well, that's fine. We wouldn't have been able to jump on these people anyway. I should have swapped them, because Coops can take the damage, and it'll do 0 damage to them. Whereas with me, oh, I do have damage dodge. I forgot that I got damage dodge. Hallelujah. Okay, so this does mean that we are now able to dodge most of the damage stuff ourselves. That'll be nice. Oh, okay, that could have been bad. It's always weird how in this game, no, like parts of the background will attack you. Okay. I mean, even if we get this, even if we finish the lottery, we're not actually going to get a reward for it, because it's just star power. Congratulations us, I guess. We get 4 more people in the audience. That's the only thing that happens here. Look, from 46 all the way up to 50. Ooh. I suppose it would have been good if I'd been using star power up to this point. It would have been nice to be able to have a refilling of star power right there. So I'm not going to complain too much. Oh boy. Oh, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. There they are. And there we go. Tiny mustache. Oh no. There we go. They've been waiting for Mario. They want my map. Or they are... I don't know what you're trying to say, Potato Man. I will say this. I am feeling sick as a dog. Gosh, holding in a cough, that was tough as I was trying to mute. Gosh dang it. Okay, Shadow Sirens. Rather than the Shadow Lovelies. Okay, there we go. So, whatever her name is, Marilyn and Vivian. I don't remember what is the oldest crone's name? Okay, hold on. Marilyn and Vivian, I remember them for certain. That's Marilyn. That's Vivian. What's your name? Beldum. That's it, it's like Bedlam, but mixed up a bit. Okay, let's attack Marilyn. Dang it, only 7. Okay. Power Shell on all of them. I don't think that's a bad idea, because that's technically like 9 damage overall. There we go. Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, Purple Man fight. Oh my goodness, what was that? Okay. Yeah, Beldum right now is pretty wimpy. We'll go for Marilyn first. Dang it, okay. Oh, did we get them? Yes, okay. Good. I seem to remember her being the toughest overall. Marilyn always being the one that, oh my goodness, that I felt I needed to attack first. Oh, my attack power is dropped. That means I literally can't do anything right now unless I do Earth Tremor. So let's do some Earth Tremor. Okay, fingers crossed on this, everyone. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Maximum damage. What is that? 6 damage to everyone? Yeah. Nice. Oh, I think that defeated her. Oh, it defeated all of them. Very nice. Super simple. Ooh. I swear I'm excited. There we go. Okay. Let's grab that necklace. Blurry's necklace. Now we plan to take it to her. Let's get past everyone here. Once again. No. There. Very good at Flat People Game, a really old door. What a claim to fame I have. Do you have a game where the main character is flat, and we rely on aged furniture? Rely on me, MrM. I'm good at controlling flat popular characters. Oop, jump over you. Run away. Fine. Ah, yes. Wait a second. Oh, that's fine. I can get more health when I come back. No big rush. Okay. Jump up one more time. When is the Discord for esports going to be open? I was hoping to have it open on Monday and then send out information about it on Tuesday. We'll see if that actually ends up happening if I really am sick and I just need a little bit more time to collapse. Tuesday is when I want to have information for sure out to people. That's my goal. Because it's a little easier to coordinate things through that. There we go. The chandelier went up, the disco ball went down. And now we get to meet our third partner. So, Madame Flurry is the person that we will have as our third and most recent partner. So before we had Goombella, then we had Koops, and now we're gonna have Madame Flurry. Disco time indeed. Okay. I always was a little bit annoyed by the fact that we got a necklace for her that looked like it was kind of like this orangish creamish pearl, and then she wears it and it's just like yellow gold. But it is what it is. Alright. So, she's going to join us on the adventure. Her attacks are, she's going to body slam the enemies, and then also she has like a vampire-like attack, where she can end up gaining health from attacking someone. Although, I'm not sure we get that right away. That might be one of her level up abilities, now that I think about it. We'll find out for sure later. Okay, yep. Gale Force is the one that we had right at the beginning. So when we level her up, she'll get like a vampire-like attack, where she'll be able to get HP back based off of how much she hurts an enemy, which is pretty nice. LeBron James, you've lost me on that one. Oh boy. How about multiverses though? Because now that you mentioned LeBron James, isn't LeBron James a fighting character on multiverses now? Because their like digital likeness is sort of oh hey, that was a star piece over there. Their digital likeness is like owned by Warner Brothers because of Space Jam or something. That's pretty funny. Come on. My humor is beyond your understanding. That I will agree. Oh gosh. Yeah, the soundtrack for this game is really good. I like what they do with it because it also the fact that this combat music it almost never changes. It's almost always this combat music and I don't even mind because it's just such a bop. It's so good. Hopefully this is you'll take less damage. If so, then I think I don't even need to defend. Yep, decrease the amount of damage I take. Uh-oh. Well, that's not very good. There we go. Okay, well, thankfully, it stayed down. So I can just hammer this one. It only had 1 health left anyway. And then body slam this one. Like so. And that brings us to the end of that little fight. I think I'm gonna want to put back on Jumpman now. I think Jumpman is a better option right now. So let's do that. Take off that, put on that, and put on that as well, because I don't have another 1 badge option that fits. Down here, run across. Yep. And now we're going to be able to go to the Great Tree. Oop. Unimportant. Alright. Sorry if this ends up being large bursts of time where I don't talk much at all. I am realizing as time goes on that that's going to be more and more dangerous for me to have a running dialogue if I want to still have a voice tomorrow. That's the secret entrance, which, by the way, if you'll remember from last time when we played, Punio mentioned, like, it's not like there's going to be a giant sign that says secret entrance over it or something. And lo and behold. Alright. We learned a little bit more about Madame Fleury. Now they've been on a little bit of a soul-searching journey here. There we go. The digital door is now open. Well, the digital lock on the door is now open. Beautiful. Okay, I actually really like this area. My favorite world in this game is definitely the 3rd world, which we're coming up on. But this is also a pretty fun set of puzzles that I don't mind at all. There we are. Hello. Alright, time to see some X-Nauts in this base. They run at us, they're freaked out. How'd you get in here? That sort of thing. Yep. And apparently my face, or a picture of me, has gone out on the memos. Lord Crump told us to tell him immediately if we found Mario. But if we capture him, we'll get all the credit. There we go. Okay. 1, 2. Oh, nice. They have 4 HP. That's good to hear. Tell you what. Let's swap partner then to Gumbella, because Flurry wouldn't defeat them. I tried to press B, so it would do a super guard, but it did not work. Okay, Tattle. Okay, enemy combatant. 4 HP. Yep. Okay. Which means that should be my go-to method. Alright, I'm very, very glad that we managed to get a Jump Man as a badge, because that's going to make a lot of fights here a lot more easier to fight. Especially because I'm almost certain that in this place, I get a stronger pair of boots as well that will do 2 damage with each jump, which now is going to get upgraded to 3 damage with each jump. That's very fun for us. Alright. Yep. Alright, so you've realized a number of the punies are hiding here, trying to evade the X-Nauts. So we're going to rely on the ones that are here in order to be able to properly navigate through this area. Okay, so they're excited to... A lot of them are hoping that Mario will be able to help, but this big one right here is thinking that we're going to betray them because they've been captured by the goons. Apparently, this guy's sister was also taken away, so... Petuni, yes. So, Punio is gonna join with us to be able to attempt to free everyone. Right now, they're not willing to pool their strength with us. They're not willing to help us out until we can rescue some of the friends that are locked up here. So we kind of have to prove ourselves before they'll just join us in our little crusade. You'll notice I can't get through this door because the little light above it is red, not green. If it was green, I'd be able to walk through it, but I'm not going to get the ability to unlock that door until the very end of the dungeon. It's just the way it is. I think we want to keep Coops, actually. So, one thing you'll notice is, every time Punio steps on one of the punies, right, the number on this little pedestal goes from 10 to 9. So once I have 10 punies following me and helping me out, I'll be able to activate some additional things in this dungeon. But for right now, this is as far as we can go. Okay, X-Nauts. Ooh. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Something else to know is that these guys here, Yucks, they end up spitting out something that gives them a shield. It's very annoying to fight them because they'll have this shield up and you'll be unable to attack them during that period of time until you beat all the things that their shield is made out of. Since I now remember that those are enemies we have to deal with, let's swap out to Flurry instead. Because Flurry can actually attack them properly. Yes, Boggly Woods are not exactly the most straightforward. You can also see that for kind of this psychic attack. But it worked out for us. I think we're gonna just outright defeat this one. Like so. Super nice. Okay, then I'm gonna jump on this X-Naut. Now I think Flurry will defeat this one. I'm not certain. I don't remember how much health they have. Oh. It didn't matter because I didn't have enough anyway. There. Because it normally does 3 damage. So now you can see a shield forms around them whenever that happens. So I'm actually going to go ahead, swap my partner out for Loombella, have them use Tattle on the Yucks. HP, defensive 2, as long as they have these defensive things out. See, now there are 2 different things that we need to defeat before we're able to actually attack them. Let's also target the mini Yucks. Potato, I want you to be a little more careful with what you're saying. I know that it's sort of a joke of like how close you're getting to swearing. And that's sort of the joke that you mean by that. But it's still not exactly the most fun to read. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Okay, that means now we'll be able to have them head bonk the mini Yucks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, bye. I didn't mean for you to have to go away. But if you're realizing that it would be a little too hard to hold yourself back from those sort of comments, then I thank you for realizing what would be a difficulty and making changes based on that. I hope you stay, but I also can respect realizing that there's only so much interaction that you want to have. So once again, we get to see Ms. Mouse as someone here who's able to, like, they're going to be a recurring character that we're going to be interacting with as time goes on. Like I'd mentioned before, this is now technically the third time we've seen them. Hello again. You came back. Alright. Okay, so now we... Wait, bye again. You killing me, man. Okay, bye, potatoes. Gosh dang it. Okay. Eventually. So you'll notice I have two groups of locked up punies here. I've got the red puny cage and the blue puny cage. Alright. And there's Miss Mouse. Yep. So this is the third time that we've run into them now, because it was once in the castle, once when we actually saw them as the manager of the magic shop. And now, off they'll go. Apparently they did do a little bit of research into crystal stars. Found out that the one that we're looking for is at the bottom of the tree. Which is sort of interesting that it's like, that they're able to get information about that in such a short period of time. Kinda cool. I mean, there must have been something that was able to lead the X-Nauts to find out that there's a crystal star here. So theoretically, Miss Mouse also found the same information, whatever information source that was. Alright. Let's open up this. What do we got in here? An Ultra Shroom. Alright, it's gonna be a while till we use that, because that's 50 HP right there. Little flags that have the X-Nauts symbol on them. That's kind of cool. Alright, we found the red key. With the red key, we'll be able to open up the Elder's cage. Like so. Okay. How could you abandon your poor sister and run off like that? I went to find help to rescue you. Never interrupt an elder mid-lecture. You'll have to lead our puny tribe one day. That's why you need to listen. And first off, several hours later. A true SpongeBob, I was gonna say Smash Bob, I don't know why. True SpongeBob intermission right there. There we go. Why are you here? We want to rescue everyone. There we go. Alright, we have rescued the Elder. Okay, now that we've rescued the Elder, we're going to be able to go back to the beginning and get those 10 or so punies that didn't want to join us until we had proof that we could rescue people. We'll go back and we'll see if we can't convince them to join the claws. Just jump right off here. So you'll notice they aren't with us anymore, okay? If we do something that makes it so the punies can't follow us, then we will lose them, and they won't be following us for a while. Now the thing is, I know that this cutscene is about to bring them forcibly back to our side, so I'm not too worried about it. Dear goodness. Okay, there we go. See, they just reappear. Okay, we managed to rescue the Elder. I'm not lifting an intended help until you do. Okay, there we go. How dare you talk like that? We have to stand together now. There we go. Shut your trap, Puniper. You'll help Mario here. Mustachio. Marty? It's Mario. Okay, everyone, help Marty-O clear out the tree. I don't know why it is that they have a running gag in this game that we'll have so many old people. Like, we have the mayor, we have Professor Frankly, we have this Elder. Like, there's a bunch of, like, they go for the old person trope like a lot in this game. Okay, we're looking for the crystal star, and there's something down in the bottom of the tree. Funny colored stone. Give it to someone pure of heart. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what we need. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, we need the puny orb. I forgot about this thing. So yeah, like you see, if we place this at a pedestal around a tree, the punies will like be fixated on it and gather and stare at that orb, which will be helpful for some things later that we're gonna need. And one more thing. There we go. That one more thing is, if you lose any of the punies, the elder will give a whistle and they'll all return, which is pretty good. Okay. Alright. Puny orb. And now you'll see, now that they're all there, it unlocks a pipe for us to use. Pipe leading down, so we can all head in here. Nice and easy. Okay, jump on this guy. There. Now the punies don't join us in combat or anything like that. It'd be super nice if they did, but they don't. Or also be really nice if they were in the audience here. I'd really like that. That'd be really fun. But that would kind of get a little busted, because you'd have, by the end of it, you'd have a guaranteed very high number of them able to be in a single battle at a single time as the audience. Alright. I'm gonna force them to gather here. I'm gonna look at what's down here. Oh goodness. I'm dying. Alright. Oh yes, I'd almost forgotten that this was down here. I just thought that I should go down here and double check for some stuff. I'm glad that I did. Okay. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is, since they're all gathered there and they're not leaving, is this actually the door to go back to the main first area? Indeed it is. Okay, well there we go. So now we know all the other people are still left right over here, right? Okay, here we go. This is what we gotta do. It's really fun, actually. Blow them all off the edge. And then see how they're in bubbles right now? We're gonna be blowing those bubbles to the other side. Like so. And then blow them all to the other side like so. Boom. Nice and easy. I should take this with me. Whoop. I fell. Okay. They're all on the other side now. So it should be a simple thing of once I jump over. Yep. See, now they're all with me again. Wait a second. Is that... I thought for a second that was like a doorway. You see that too, right? Right here. It looks like this kind of gap in the roots is something that I'd be able to walk through. Oh well. Is what it is. Okay. I think there's an enemy over here. There is. Okay, give me a moment. If we walk too close to those enemies, the punies will run in all sorts of directions. So what I'm going to do is initiate combat from afar. Because if I do that, then it means that we are going to have a much, much easier time. I think these guys have 4 HP. Oh no, they have a little more. I guess they have 5 HP. Alright. Well, they definitely have 6 or less. So that's good to see. Which means this definitely kills. But yeah, anytime that punies see an enemy, they go scattering in all directions, which means a lot of them probably would have fallen off here. Flurry, because... There. There. Alright. That should do it, yeah. We're gonna leave you all here for a little bit, don't worry. We'll be right back. There we go. Nice and easy. Tell you what, while we're down here, let's attack all the ones that we need to. Whoop. There. Okay. I don't know if I can have Flurry attack the Piranha Plant or not. We're gonna try just attacking Piter, because I somewhat am doubting it for some reason. I might be wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Let's try. Swap over to you. Line up the cursors, like so. Ouch. They did get hurt. Alright. Tactics, swap the partner over to Coops. There we go. Nice and easy. Because Coops right now is the only one that can attack, because I don't have my hammer anymore. Because I'm doing the jump man badge. For those of you that are just joining the chat and are wondering why in the world I'm talking like this, I have a cold, and it has absolutely wrecked my throat. Just murdered it brutally. So, here we are. Bonk. Okay, there are a lot of enemies here. Hold on. Let's start with a power shell. Like so. Okay. Now, that does give us enough damage. There. Hold on. There we go. I knew that I wasn't going to be taking any damage here. So I figured why not, right? Let's jump up to this one. Then... I knew that wasn't going to work. There we go. And this final one here, as long as I manage to actually defend, we won't take any damage. And done for. I didn't even need to do all the style jumps. Alright. Oh wait, was that a level up? I didn't even realize. Okay, well that's kind of nice. Let's equip a badge power, because that will go directly into me getting the power jump badge. Ooh, I'm guessing this is more coins drop out of the enemy that I just killed. Is that right? Yep, increase the number of coins that dropped. Ooh, that's a lot of coins too. I will not say no to that. Alright. Yes, badges. Boom. Like so. Easy. Pretty good setup so far, I have to say. Now I've got everyone back. The main reason I cleared out all those enemies was because, again, I didn't want them scattering in different directions. So, now we have all of my punies able to safely go into this pipe at the end. Oh, hey, look at that. Forgot this was part of the fight that we need to have. So, Jabby, they're helping the intruders and trying to seize the tree. Because the tribes are enemies here between punies and Jabbies. I guess that means that these might technically be like termites or something like that. Now that I think about it, I'm trying to think what the punies could be. Obviously, the Jabbies are like wasps, right? There we go. Okay, all the Jabbies are defeated. And... boom. Wait. Dang it, I don't know the timing of any of this anymore. Alright. Okay. Puny Star Mood, son. Right. Okay, I got the blue key. There we go. And now that'll open up the door for everyone else. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking though. Oh, that's right, the sister picked it up when it was a mushroom in order to be able to give it to Punio, her brother. But she's been holding it for so long that it's a dried mushroom now. Dried mushrooms only restore 1 HP. So like a regular mushroom will restore 5 HP. A dried mushroom, 1 HP. That's it. It's like a useless item. Hardly worth it. Oh wait, no. See, I knew that would happen. That's why I was trying to attack them. Like this. Before they could do anything. All the enemies fell down. Hey, Waffles. So, ooh, that was perfect. You may have noticed that currently my voice is dead. There was a cold going around the school, and I think I caught it. Despite my attempts at being safe. So, I've spent the last 2 days feeling under the weather, but kind of like forcing my way through it and like speaking despite the pain. Ooh, I didn't know that there was a damage dodge for partners. Bonk. Alright. Come on, I need everyone to go down to the base. Ah, dang it. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I think that was worth it. And that defeated them. Lovely. So they do have 5 HP. Okay, we'll start then with you. Since I know that they have 5 HP, that means that this defeats you. That means that a jump, as long as I actually get the action command here, will also defeat you. Nice. All in all, didn't have to spend too many resources in order to get that, so we'll take it. Alright. Is this a 100-man Javi squadron? It looks that way. So we're not going to try to do this right now. That's a bad idea. Okay. However, there is a thing over here. Ta-da! Dear goodness. But yes. Oh. Okay. We know what they're looking for. Let's see if maybe we can sell an item or two. I don't think there's anything really here that I want. Yeah, not really. I'll say that I'm here to sell. Sell the sleepy sheep. That's kind of worthless. Let's see if there's something else here. I'll be honest. Power Punch is something I'm willing to sell. And Ultra Shroom. Because Ultra Shroom's just not really needed right now. It's way too powerful. It's too powerful to use. I'll never want to use it. Because I'll always be looking for the better time to use it. Alright. Star piece. Lovely. And it looks like I managed to get everyone back. Okay. That's the door I was thinking of. That I thought that I wouldn't be able to open for the longest time. But I'm pretty sure I get that like right at the end. Okay. Yeah, we got everything that we need to be able to get to the final room. So here's what I'm gonna do. It would take, in my opinion, a little bit too long of time in order to get all 11 of these guys back across the bubble area. So, instead, we're gonna be very bad people. We're gonna abandon them. We're gonna leave them right here, jump to the other side without rescuing them, come over to here, and now that I'm back in the main room, I can go over to the Elder and quickly ask for them to just re-summon everyone. I lost some punies. And here they all come back. Beautiful. Okay, off to the blue door. Nice and simple. Not this way. That's the way I unlocked. This way. From here, there shouldn't be any enemies still active. I did defeat all of them, and I think they stay defeated. Fingers crossed, at least. Not certain about that, but I was pretty sure. Okay. And here is the blue one. Notice how, some of these guys got stuck back here. Notice how we're at 10 out of 11? That's because Punio left our party in order to stand here. Not that it really matters, I just think it's a fun little detail that they added in. Oh, beautiful. So many more people now. Toonie is alright. And there we go. It's a dried shroom. Oh, nasty. Ugh. Yeah. I do not envy them for trying to show off that it was a sweet gesture that they did appreciate. Okay, 101 of these guys now. Which means we have enough now to be able to properly fight off the army. It also means we have a very fun combat ahead of us. Okay, hold on a second. If I go too quickly, like up to here, then I leave behind half of these people. There we go. They all get stuck on the corner for some reason. It's happened multiple times to me. There we go. Oh, dang it, I think it happened again. Yeah, see how I only have 78? Hold on a sec. There. Now I have 0. Okay, let's get the rest of the, what, 23 or something? Yeah. You need to gather your people by the area, by the pipe. You can't just head down without thinking about it. Okay. Boom. This is a fun one, though. To be able to put 101 guys in the bubbles, it's really fun. We can get almost all of them. Not quite all, actually all of them. Number 101 is getting really annoying over here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Keep this. There we go. Got my 101 back. Nice and easy. Okay. Oh, once again, let's gather up all the troops. Come on, people. I don't want you getting lost on a corner. There we go. I think that should get everyone with us. Okay. Once again, gather. Yep. Okay. It is a fun animation to see all of them, like, swirl around you in, like, a vortex. Come on, people. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Just keep moving, 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 moving. There. Okay. Alright. The goal is now to get everyone over to this side. I can't move too quickly. Otherwise, see how there's people stuck on that corner up there? They will stay stuck up there. Okay. Alright. Come on. There. 101 of them. And here they come. Here's the giant jabby army. This looks like a lot more than 100, if I'll be completely honest. There we go. It's their 100-man, yeah, 100 jabby squadron. I don't think that I do anything here with my attacks. I'm pretty sure I mean literally nothing here. Yeah, I think we win this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we still had like half of our number left by that point. Here's what I'm thinking. I am at low enough physical health that if I manage to beat this game and it isn't yet 9 o'clock, I'm just going to outright leave. Like, I'm gonna call it there, and it'll be done, and that'll be our session for today. I'm fully prepared for that to be all that we do today. I'm fine with that. Okay, swap cart partner over to Coops. That should defeat. Yep. And then that means that this next round, Coops can just defeat them normally. There we go. Okay. Straightforward and to the point. Alright, I think it's a bad idea to gather them up here, because I can't do anything about that yet. Let's go ahead and bring them all with me down here. Okay. Oh boy, okay. Power shell. We'll just do 2 power shells and be done with them. We'll just defend right here. Nope. Oh well, I was off in my timing by a little bit. Doesn't matter too much. All down. Nice and easy. It is hard to, if you are feeling sick, it is hard to work up the willpower, to stream, first off, right? Because you're feeling mentally drained, physically not well. And yet it's the idea of, you need to do this in order to kind of keep up promises, right? Like, I made a promise to people, basically, that this is what I would do. Something I really quickly want to point out. Look how badly designed that pillar is. Like, it doesn't look like the same quality at all of what we've been putting our people into. But conk. That's because it's a trap. Set up by none other than the X-Nauts. I mean, like, yeah, we've just been wandering around here for a bunch, and we haven't seen them much at all. So, Lord Crump knew that we would fall for this sort of thing. And now he has a little more time to try to look for the crystal star. Very nice. Okay. Remove the puny orb. Yep. Past that, there's not too much more down here to do. There we go. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Yep. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. We will need that code. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Someone remember that for me. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Okay. I did not mean to grab that. I didn't know that was even there. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. 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 Just should be this next room here. Sun, Moon, Puny Star, indeed. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. And there we go. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. And now that we've put in the right message, away they roll. one down, one left, one up, one right. Nice little transitions there. Very, very Windows Movie Maker-esque. I remember, I'm not sure any of you all would have tried this before, but got better boots. When I was asked as a kid to make like movies and stuff, like projects and things for school, it wasn't often that I was asked, but like for an enrichment class or something like that, sometimes I'd get asked to make a video, right? I always used Windows Movie Player because it was always just free. Windows Movie Maker, my bad. Windows Movie Maker, and it was good. It was fine at what it did. You could work through it well enough for whatever you were doing. And one thing I would always do, I was always way too eager to use the transitions between videos. So it'd be like, you'd show a picture or you'd show a clip of a video, and then you could like transition away or to it, right? And I would put transitions on everything, no matter what it was. And I would do things like that, where it's like, okay, one to the left, one to the right, one up, one down, like change how it reveals itself, basically. It's a very silly thing to do, but it is fun nonetheless. Okay, there we go. So I can smash through those with my spin jump. Now this is where Jumpman really becomes a very powerful badge at this stage. Woot. Oh, dang it, I fell. That's fine. I did not remember that there's a charge badge there. I'll get the charge badge. I never use the charge badge, but I'll get the charge badge. That's the way it is with me with most badges like this. It's like, yes, okay, charge. What charge will do is, if you use it, it'll add like an extra little bit of damage to your next attack. But my thought has always been, if it'll add a little bit of damage to your next attack, why not just attack now, so you get 2 rounds of damage? I know that there are some creatures where it's like, they have a high enough defense that it'll be better to use charge, so you don't get 2 stacks of the defense taking away from your attack. But that seems like such a small outside case, where in most instances it would be better to just attack twice, rather than charge once and attack once. Ah well, maybe that's just my own way of thinking about it. I know that I've definitely thought that way for a lot of like Pokemon games, right? Where it's like, ooh, okay, for Pokemon, so, you know, I'm going up in a battle against this wild Pokemon. What is gonna do me better? Is it gonna do me better to growl against them once or twice and then attack them? Or is it gonna just be good to just wail into them and hope for the best? Right? Don't get me wrong, in competitive fights, stat changing can be very important. It can definitely change the type of game that you're playing and make it a lot more effective of whatever sort of strategies you're doing. But, and that's a very emphasized but to hear, sometimes it just does not matter. Okay, give me a second. Party flurry, there we go. Hey, Hoppy Hop. Hold on, Hoppy Hop, have you popped up in stream before? I'm not recognizing your username. Alright. I am dead today. Like, I have, for the last like 2-3 days, I've oh gosh. I've been suffering with with a cold that's been going around our school. So fun. And it's today when it finally, like, the fever I had broke. So I'd had this fever for the longest time as well, which was super annoying. There, finally. No, but, oh, okay. You've watched me before, but this is one of the first times you've interacted in the chat. I get it. Well, welcome. Super fun to have you. Yes. Okay, hold on. I need to make sure I actually gather everyone here. Come on, people. I don't want them to get stuck on corners. That's the thing I'm most worried about. Yep, see what I say. Corners. They got stuck on them a little too easily there. Let's just try leaving this door and see if they follow. They followed. Wonderful. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of suffering here. Because I'm not able to speak too loud. I'm not able to have, like, you know, normally I try to do, like, really interactive conversations with my stream, right? It's like, oh, like, I'll voice all the characters. I'll do all sorts of fun things there. The thumbnail for this is really cool. Thank you. It's, I really like making thumbnails for video games. And this one especially was really fun because it's just a picture of me, like, you know, making a little peace sign. But the way that I, like, structured it and, like, added on outlines and stuff like that. Oh, you're a student from school. Got it. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Don't worry. But yeah, so the way the thumbnail worked was I just added, after adding in myself, I lined up the ability, not the ability, I lined up the little Mario hat on my head and merged it to my own picture, drew outlines around both of these. Like, it was a lot of fun to do because it didn't take all that much work, but it did have a lot of, like, I could do little fine-tuned tinkerings and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed being able to do that with something that I'm making for a class or for a thumbnail. Where it's like, I could just do this much work and it would be fine. But what if I do this much work and make it look really good? Dang it, I need to be... Dang it. Apparently I shouldn't have held my hand separate from here. I thought for certain that nothing was gonna happen there. I thought the end of the fight was the only thing that was left. Dang it. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to have people here that are interacting in the chat. It's so much more fun to be able to, if you are a streamer, to be able to have, like, a conversation sort of back and forth with people that are actually in the chat. It's just, it feels a lot more fulfilling, and it makes for a lot more fun content. That being said, obviously, with me talking at this level, there's only a little bit of interaction that we can really do and have it make sense, but still really cool, no matter how much work is put into it, right? Thank you. The other thing that made this one a little bit harder was, for the thumbnail, you see how all those characters are lined along the bottom of the screen, right? There wasn't like a transparent picture of all those guys. That was, like, its own, like, arrangement, like its own promotional art that had been done for something else. And so I took all those characters and cut out around them, masked as best I could, and then very, very carefully, like, drew around them to be able to cut out, like, a bunch of extraneous detail. Like, it was a little annoying how much I did. Yeah. Did you have someone that you knew at school that also, like, ended up getting a little cold like this or something? Because apparently was heading all over the school. Like, I know that 8th grade, a lot of the people in 8th grade were kind of suffering with this. I legitimately did not mean to win the lottery there. That's fun. I just pressed it really fast because I was like, listen, I'm done with this. But yeah. The thumbnail. Thank you. Again, like, there's small things that, like, admittedly, I spent a little longer on this one, on this thumbnail, because it did take a little bit of time to cut around and to clean up in a way that I was comfortable with it, and was like, yeah, this looks professional. But, you know, this did take around 20 minutes, I'd say, 15-20 minutes for this one, because of all the cutting out of the characters down below. So, yeah, it definitely, I mean, that's one thing. I've said this for, in the past when it comes to talking about, you know, interaction with other streamers and stuff like that. It is definitely more rare with big streamers, you know, the really popular ones, for them to see, like, individual unique comments from people, right? Because it is just a simple thing of, yeah, because it is a simple thing of, like, you know, one person talking to one person, But when it's one person talking to like 1,000 people, you're much likely to be the one person that gets talked to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, a bunch of students got sick. For a couple people it was COVID, but for some it's literally just a cold. I was worried the whole time for myself because I kept on taking tests because I was like, listen, if this is big, I need to know now. So, yeah. Yeah, thankfully, I'm fine. Hallelujah. I know not everyone can always be as lucky in those sort of circumstances, that they're just dealing with very minor sicknesses or very minor worries. But I'm happy that that's the case here for me. But the last 2 days of school, it was definitely, I was silently suffering. Glad not a lot of people got COVID. It was mostly a cold. Oh yeah, thank goodness, right? So for me, the last 2 days, you know, I had this giant headache, and my voice was starting to go slowly, but I kind of kept it together because I needed to be able to talk for classes, right? So it worked out in the end, but it hurt to teach the last 2 days. But I couldn't because I'd been gone Tuesday and Wednesday and had gotten a sub then in order to be able to go to the leadership training. I couldn't get a sub for Thursday and Friday for sickness because I'd already had a sub reserved for school reasons Tuesday, Wednesday, and I couldn't get another sub reserved during that period of time, according to some weird rules that I don't quite understand. It was super annoying. Yeah, bigger streamers don't talk as much because their chat goes by really fast. Yeah, that's one thing that it's like whenever because like of course I also, unsurprising if I'm streaming, I also have been watching streams for a good amount of my time as well, right? Oh, I hope I got the whole 101 there. But yeah, definitely, like some streams, it goes by so fast. Like the 100 million stream from Mr. Beast that you just mentioned, right? Chat's going by like 1,000,000 miles an hour. Whenever you get like a whole community like in at the same time on a video or something like that. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm happy that people are wishing that I have some physical betterment coming my way. Believe me, I hope the same, but it means a lot whenever I have kind-hearted people showing up in the chat. Because, you know, it's one of those things, like, sometimes when you are just dealing with a hard time, you just want to know that people care, right? It's a small thing. It doesn't have to be like a huge, them going out of their way and doing something really, really big, right? It can just be something small. But it's always, I find it very comforting whenever someone's willing to reach out and say, hey, I don't know if I, like, can do anything to help out with this. I'm not even sure if you want that help, but I just want you to know that we're thinking about you and that we hope the best for you. Like, that makes me feel very welcome and included whenever that happens. Because I don't know what it is, but I really, I struggle, and I don't know if it's a pride thing. It might be a pride thing. I've never thought of it as a pride thing until recently when people were bringing it up in the chat. But I have never been the sort of person that takes gifts easily, right? Like someone will do something kind for me and I'll feel really grateful for it, but I'll also feel like really, really guilty that someone went out of their way to help me that much, right? Oh, there we go. There's the crystal star. Nice. But yeah, it'll be like, I'll feel really guilty that, that someone went out of their way to help me in these sort of circumstances, and it's very hard for me to receive gifts in those times. And again, I don't think it's pride, but it might be. It's legitimately something I need to think about myself a little bit more about. But that's one of the few things. If it's someone saying like, I don't think you want a gift during this time, I think you just want to know that like there are people out there that care about you, right? That works out for me really well. I love talking to people when I'm sick. It always comforts me, and I really hope you get better. Being sick really sucks. Yeah, it does. It also hurts whenever, it also hurts whenever you're, whenever you had a bunch of plans that you had intended on doing, and it just everything falls through because you're sick. There we go. Lord Crump stole the crystal star from us, and if you look here, he has a remote time bomb detonator. One more thing I wanted to tell you, just to let you know, lol. The chat goes really slow. I just want you to know we're still watching. Yeah, no worries. I'm able to actually see really easily on my screen, over on like this side over here that you guys can't see. I can always see whenever there are people in the chat, even if they're not actually talking, right? Even if they're just kind of like quietly watching and things like that. Like I can still see that people are here, that people are watching, that people like care enough to stick around and you know, even if they're not commenting on situations, that they are you know, being supportive in their own way, that they're tuning in. So like I can see that. You don't have to worry about constantly talking if you end up needing to move on to another area, or if, like you said, if chat is getting like, if it looks super lagged or something like that. Because I know that there's like a 7-second lag between my screen and your screen. Like there's around a 7-second lag of delay, just based off of YouTube client stuff. There we go. Wait, what? I didn't know I could relock the doors. Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a 7-second lag there, just off of YouTube streaming rules alone. And then separate from that 7 seconds of lag, there's also the fact that there's like 2 or 3 seconds of lag between me being able to read your comments and them actually showing up in my display. You know what? I don't need to run over with the whole 101. I just realized that. It's okay if I leave a couple behind. So long, suckers. Only the strong will survive. And I'm seeing, of course we care. Thanks. Okay, bye everyone. Oh, I just realized having Coops out is a bad idea in this next little fight, because I need to have vertical stuff. That's cool. That's good. I didn't want you to think that we ghosted you. I was talking, but it goes through really slow. It's actually really fun to talk and chat. It really is, because like I mentioned before, you know, it's interactions, like a back and forth conversation between people engaging in the stream and the streamer itself. Like it's fun to have those sorts of things, especially because it does feel so unique to have, you know, there's someone online that isn't talking to you face to face, but is seeing like sort of like the change that you're making, the interactions that you're having in a chat. It does feel like strangely rewarding and strangely just fun to be one of the people that's like talking and communicating. I know what you mean. Only the strong will survive. MrM 2022. I feel like I'm gonna regret saying that now. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Boss fight time. Now, we're lucky in the fact that we were pretty straightforward about how we were planning on preparing for this fight, because we have Jumpman and we have Power Bounce. So with the two of those together, it means I'm going to be pretty powerful in being able to attack this guy. Okay. I'm going to try a normal jump first, just to see if I can remember. There, okay. There's the hitbox on it. Now that I know where the hitbox is, I'll be able to much more effectively hit the right place. Oh no. Do you notice how there's 2 poison mushrooms up there? 2 poison mushrooms up there. Means that the next time that I do, like, appropriately manage to get... Oh wait, no, that's a good thing. That's an item. Tasty tonic. Yay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because I think this will ruin the... I'm purposefully missing, because I think that'll ruin my combo up there. Will it? It won't. Dang it. Okay. That's bad for us. Shoo. Alright. I managed to avoid that. When you first said my name, it freaked me out. I was so scared at first. I was really excited, if you know what I mean. Really. Like, he said he liked the font in my name yesterday. Yeah, I mean, it is... It's... it's strangely personal to have someone that's like online in this online format talking with you one-on-one with whatever sort of influence you've had, with whatever sort of hello you said, with whatever sort of like fun contribution you've made to the chat. The fact that it feels so personalized, so individual, even though it really is just someone talking to you. It's so odd how our minds like interpret that as something where it's like, yeah, this is like super weird but good feeling. Feel like that we're getting really close. Hold on. Oh, I didn't expect that damage just out of there. Okay, fine. We're getting really close to the point where we beat them, I think. I think they have very low health left. Yes. And I got back 10 more flower power there. I was gonna say firepower. That's not what I had. Okay, there we go. Jump, power bounce. Yeah. I am very jealous of the fact that you figured out how to get a nice font in your name, because I have, like, it's something I've done on Discord before too. Like sometimes like typical YouTube fonts accommodate for, you know, other languages and other styles and symbols and stuff like that. So I saw one where it was like, it wasn't like Japanese or Chinese symbols or anything like that. It was legitimately just like a fleur-de-lis, like really wavy, like vine imagery on each side of someone's username, and it looked so cool, and I've never managed to figure out how they did that. Okay, they're launching those off again, but the good news is Flurry once again will just Gale Force and it'll be done with. There we go. And off the rockets go. And I think, like I said, I think this is the end. I think we defeat them with this. Yeah, that should be it. Boom. 30 experience right there. Oh, no way. Did this just really give me double experience? Hold on. It increased the number of star points. It doubled it to 60. Oh my goodness. I've never seen that happen before. It's never gotten that huge. 60 star points. I leveled up from that. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's me, Flisco. I stole my Fruppy's phone. Hey, Flisco. Actually, it's an app. It's free. It's just called Font if you want to get it. Thank you for that. Is it on? It might. I mean, I have an Android device, so there might be something like that still on there. I'm going to increase my heart right here, my health. Okay. But there we go. That was our final boss right there. I am feeling under the weather enough that I am concerned about trying to continue. I'll leave it up to the chat. If the chat would be, probably is that your brother? I'm starting to make connections now here. If Flisco and Froppy are related, I think I'm starting to figure out what's happening here. Oh boy. It's really fun to be able to see people from school that I think I'm starting to connect the dots on, like, who is whom and things like that. It's really fun. Sometimes it's really easy where it's like something in their username like matches either their real name or a way I've interacted with them in the past, things like that, right? So some connections are really easy for me, but some are a little more vague where I'm like, what? Who are you supposed to be? Alright, so with that, we'll save the game progress here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to at least do the Peach and Bowser epilogue. Past that, though, I'm leaving it open to the chat. If the chat wants me to play until 9 o'clock, I will. I will find things to do in this game. I mean, the next world is my favorite world, so I'll happily do it. But if people are like, hey, get some rest, we'll stick around, like, we'll show up a later date, then I'm totally fine with that. Told me about you. I was really excited to go see your stream. Aw, that's fun. Thank you. It's exciting whenever my name kind of spreads. like the very cold and virus I have. Oh, gosh. I've never had your class, but I have seen you in the hall. Yep. I've only known you for about like 2 weeks now. Yep, that sounds about right. That's the way it is with a lot of people. I mean, you know, since I teach at a middle school and like you people are attending middle schools, right? Like middle schools have a very quick turnover, right? It's very, there are some teachers that you'll see like the whole year and then you'll never see them again. Or some teachers that have been in the building the whole time you've been at school and then apparently just like out of nowhere you finally meet them and you finally get to see who they are. It's kind of wild how that works at the middle school level, where it's like, you've always existed here, but I've never seen you. Or, you've always existed here, and I only saw you my first year, and then never again. We'll always stick around, but if you're tired, please take a break. I'd like you to play more if you'd like to. Okay, I'll keep on playing. Like, the big thing I'm worried about is how interesting I'll be to listen to. Because, like, my voice is, like you're hearing, it's bad, it's dying. So I'm awake enough for it. Like, I don't have a fever anymore. Like, I feel awake. The thing I was most worried about was, you know, how easily do people think they're going to be able to listen to me as I speak in this raspy tone. Okay, so they just found out, the bad guys just found out that, we managed to get the second crystal star away from them. Right. If I walk away, is it going to open up? There we go. So, for those of you that... Hold on, let me blow my nose real quick. His microphone is so cool, like I'm a little jelly. Yeah, it's a HyperX Quadcast S. So the normal Quadcast only turns red, but the Quadcast S lets me change around all the colors of it, which is really fun, and you can hear it. Like, it's quite good quality. I love listening to you. I think your voice is fine, but if it's in pain, then you can take a break. You don't sound bad at all. Okay. If that's the case, then I'll keep on going. I had to not run games earlier today. So normally I run online games where it's like we chat back and forth with people, right? And this morning came, and I didn't talk until like 11 o'clock or so, right around there. My mother called me for some like small reason, and I answered the phone. I was like, "Hello, Mother." It's like, oh no, my voice is gone. Because I'm not sure, like, it's, how do I put it? There are certain times where, like, you don't realize what your voice is doing until, like, you talk with someone else, right? Like, whenever I wake up in the morning, my voice is normally pitched a little bit lower, right? But I don't realize it because I'm not, like, talking to myself out loud. I'm not talking to anyone around me in the early morning. So I didn't realize that my voice was going to be shot today until I picked up the phone and was like, "Hello, Mother." Oh, no. All right. So, Tech has apparently been listening to us, eavesdropping, which is, I mean, it makes sense because they're supposed to keep surveillance on us. So, all right. That's totally fine. Okay. So, Tech has been trying to understand why they are feeling like emotions right now. They're supposed to be like the most complicated computer, the most like perfect programming, and they don't understand why they're so fixated on Princess Peach right now. So they're trying to interact with us, and Peach is pretty sure that Tech's like in love with us, which is weird because they're a computer. Tech wants to dance with us, but how in the world would we dance with them? No feet, no arms, no way to move. Woof. Yes, whenever I'm tired, my voice goes really low and it's kind of scary. But yeah, like, if you are feeling like really tired, normally you're not in a situation where you're gonna be talking with someone, right? So it's kind of funny to, like, how you can surprise yourself with how you'll be, like, talking or interacting with people in certain circumstances. Okay. Alright, time to dance. Oh, goodness. There we go. I don't think I've ever missed a cue like this in this game before. Normally I've gotten 100%, so that's the first time I've ever seen the X pop up. Like the you missed. Okay. This is going pretty well. Is this it? Just A, B, and X? That's it? Boom. Done. Lol, I do sound like a frog. So romantic. Romantic dance. It is scary. Frogger, you sound like a frog in a good way. Real. It all rattly? I don't understand. Alright. There we go. The computer identified the impulse as the concept of fun. Very interesting. So, what tech does every time that we help them understand a little bit more about what this is they let Princess Peach send off a message to Mario. Sort of as just a way of granting their wish repeatedly, right? I want to analyze the data from this dance immediately. The data that I thought was fun. Yes, Princess Peach was slaying it. You're a weird computer. No, you are mistaken. I am the world's best and only perfect computer. Good night, Princess Peach. Alright. Save all the game progress once again. I don't think that this Bowser level is too complicated. I think this is kind of just a straightforward, easy one. By the way, me and Lovey know each other in real life. We're besties. That's how she does. Yeah. No, I figured that because earlier you'd mentioned about how one of your profile pictures was what the other one had drawn for you. So I'd figured that it was something like that. Yep. Alright, here we go. We're headed off towards the town. And this is, like, it looks like the classic Mario game, which I just think is so funny. Bum 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 ba ba. There we go. Defeat them. It's just a fun thing to be able to do. There we go. Nice. We met in 6th grade. Oh, nice. So y'all have been friends for a good while then. That's good. Welcome to Petalburg. Eek. Hide, everybody. Hide! Yeah, the classic music was very nice. But the fact that they also, like, made it kind of Bowserified, like a little more, like, grungy, like, dungeon-esque. The same sort of, like, music that's being used here. Look, there's Princess Peach. That's it. Super easy. Princess Peach is giving us the silent treatment. Aw, that's nice. Clearly she's overcome with joy, so she's speechless. The mind of a maiden is, well, rather complicated. I could live with a silent princess. Might even have his perks, you know? No! My life's treasure. I'd rather die than give up my life-sized Peach poster. It's just a poster. I don't know why in the world the person had it hanging outside their house, on the outside window. Doesn't quite make sense. Great, just great. Now I look like the huge mighty king of guys who talk to posters. Oh, poor Bowser. Poor Bowser. Alright. Okay. I have realized, I can actually, in the next half hour, just prepare for us to be able to get to the next world. I could do that really easily. So I actually have a lot that I can do in this next half hour. That'll be quite straightforward and quite fun, I think. So, I'm not going to just be kind of goofing off for the next half hour. Like, I legitimately have some stuff I can do to progress. That's kind of fun. Alright, I really hadn't expected to level up there. To get, like, double experience on my 30 to make it 60 star points? Dear goodness. 60 star points is just, it's almost too many. Okay. Let's grab this item just so I can say that I grabbed it. There. Oh, and that's the message from Princess Peach. I'm excited to see what you can get to. Yeah. So, this next world that I'm about to travel towards is my favorite. The third world in this game is absolutely by far and away the best one. So it's exciting that I'm going to have that up on the docket basically the next time I end up playing this. And it's also, I'd forgotten, like, that it takes a little bit of work to get to there. So, you've never seen this game before. It does look fun, and it is quite fun to play. I can guarantee that to you. I'm really hoping that at some point, Nintendo goes back and either remaster this game, puts it out on the Switch so more people can play it, or at the very least, returns to the same formula as before. So, like, more Paper Mario games in this fashion. I've heard good things about Stray. I haven't actually played it myself yet. I could consider playing Stray in the chat. I mean, in this game, but I've only played the really old version on Super Mario, and I've played the Mario Kart game. Oh, okay. Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I can't do that yet. Oh, well. All right. So, wait, no, I did need to go this way. I'm an idiot. I forgot that the next thing I need to do is I need to head towards the 1,000-Year Door. So this game is called Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door because there is a door that is supposedly 1,000 years old that we keep on bringing all these crystal stars towards. And the enemy team is trying to gather all these 7 crystal stars in an attempt to open the door, get to something on the other side. No one's quite sure what's over there, whether it's like a bunch of treasure or a big secret or whatever. Like no one knows what it is. So by gathering the crystal stars, we're slowly but surely gathering a way to actually see what's on the other side of this 1,000-Year Door. All right. Okay. So, this should tell us where the third world is. The third world is a little tricky to get to. It requires us to do a bit of a side quest to even get up to it in the first place. But it will lead us to my favorite world, because it's just so much fun to play through, and my favorite partner. So, like, we've had 3 partners up to this point. We've had Goombella, we've had Koops, we've had Flurry. This 4th one that we're about to get doesn't have a name. And it's the best character, in my opinion. It's the one that's the most fun to have as your companion and use them throughout the whole game. Yeah, it's really, really good. I think you'd be really good at Stray, but prepare your emotions. It's so sad. And that Flisco's with you right now? Okay. He said, play Terraria. So, I've mentioned this a few times before. I'm not sure if Flisco has been in the chat when I've mentioned it before, but, Terraria is something that I've only played a few times, and it's always been with other people. I don't feel like I'd be able to play the game at all by myself. I hardly know how it works. But it's been enjoyable to play with other people. The only difficulty with that is I have a lot of really good luck, so I tend to get some things of progression, like, out of order. Like, the second or third slime that I killed in the game gave me a slime summoning staff, where it was just, I can summon slime spirits, or like slime summons, slime monsters to fight on behalf of me. And that's not like a fantastic item, but it's such a rare drop. And I got it on the second or third ever slime that I killed in the game. Like, yeah. Anyway, so Terraria always, like, I feel like I get lost in what's happening. But it is fun to play with people. So, Blizco does not have a YouTube account, lol, but I do. Oh, okay. I see. Cool. I know the treasure was sealed around the time. Yes, so no one knows how the town was destroyed. The town from the intro. Darkness stole the sky and a cataclysm rained down. Yeah, so we don't know what's on the other side of the door. It's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville, a stunning arena where great warriors engage in furious battles. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. Still dying for the name Flisco. So, how are we supposed to get up there? A special blimp flies there, departs to Rogueport several times a day. So, we have to go through Don Pianta. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, there we go then. Okay. yeah, Flisco is still watching, but just isn't able to chat. Alright. Hey, Flisco. Happy to have you with us. Okay, let's first go ahead. Yes, this is what I want to do first. We're going down to the Pit of 100 Trials, which is rather fun to go through and do. But let's also quickly level up Flurry. Yes. Power up this partner. Now I have enough Shine Sprites to be able to also level up Goombella, but I want to save it for my unnamed 4th character. Oh my goodness, there was a snack that was in my backyard. Wait, what? There was a snack was in my backyard. Oh, a snake! A snake was in your backyard. It was terrible and it scared you to death. I assume that was a snake. Yeah. Thankfully, a lot of the snakes that show up in like regular suburbia around us, like most of them end up being pretty harmless, but you do have to worry a bit, right? Because there definitely are some breeds of snakes that are, yeah, not fantastic. I don't think I mentioned this. I've never been in your class, Lol, but I have seen you in the halls before. Was I saying that? Did I accidentally say something like I seem to remember you saying something like this before? Sorry if I did. Yeah. Okay. Autocorrect, my bad. Lol, snake in the backyard. Okay. Yeah. The, oh, you know what? I just realized. If I really care enough about that, hold on. So I have a list of games that, like, I'm intending to play. I think Terraria is somewhere on this list. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me double check. Terraria is not somewhere on this list. Let me put it on the list then. I'm gonna put, Stray and Terraria both on this list. Stray. Terraria. There we go. Boom. Stray and Terraria are on. Sad to say this, but if I see a wild snake that is non-venomous, I hold it. There is something, like, it's weird. Like, snakes have such a unique, like, feeling to them, a unique texture. Like, it is kind of mesmerizing to hold a snake, because it feels just so odd. I always worry, though, that, like, because, you know, humans have, like, oils and stuff, like, on their hands that are used to sort of, like, protect them and like, you know, seal out things that shouldn't be on hands and stuff like that. And I always worry that somehow, like, I'm damaging them just by holding them. But I had a diamondback snake, so I think it was poisonous. Ooh, yeah, no, at that point, yeah, be safe on that one. Okay, my dad went in the Pit of 100 Trials. He never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the pit's treasure. But I don't need treasure. I just want my dad back. Please help. Okay, here we go. So, in this pit, every 10 floors, oh goodness, wait, what? I'm a mover. Oh my goodness, this is so rare. Yeah, so this, normally we have to fight on every single floor, but occasionally there's a rare chance that you'll run into what's called a mover that allows you to just teleport down a floor or two. There we go, I guess. Really, it has more than 6 health. That's kind of terrifying. But it still only gives 1 XP. Right, cool. Thanks. This is floor 6, right? Yeah, floor 6. Okay, I want to say it's floor 10 or floor 20, somewhere around there, where their father is. Boom. This should defeat them, because these guys should all just have 3 HP. Alright. Swap to Koops. Koops, you're doing a power shell. Oh my goodness, the guy had a lucky badge. I didn't even realize that that would help him in there. So lucky badge makes it so sometimes attacks just miss you. Apparently it can work on an enemy holding the lucky badge. That's wild. I'll make sure to chat more to you now, knowing that you can or would maybe talk back to me. This is my first time talking in a stream. Yeah. So I personally, like, really enjoy whenever we have people talking in the stream, Because there's only so much conversation, you know, that I can carry really one-sided. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much more interesting to be able to hear, like, what sort of questions people have, to be able to talk with them about, like, how their day was, what they've been experiencing. Like, it's so much more interesting to turn a stream into a conversation. So you'll only hear support from me about people participating in chat over these sorts of things. Dude, it's crazy how good he is at the game. Thanks. This is one of those games where it's like, I've played it enough that I kind of just am able to walk through most of it without really thinking about things. So, oh, dang it. I say that as I immediately miss the, first strike that I could have gotten. But there we go. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're fighting our way through the Glitz Pit. I don't think we're going to be able... Not the Glitz Pit. The Pit of 100 Trials. I don't think we'll be able to actually get much further than wherever the father is today. But I would love to, as we go on playing this game more and more and more, I'd love to actually be able to interact with you all. I mean, interact with you all? Gosh, I would love to be able to... I was thinking I need to make sure to stay interacting with you all. I can't just, like, stop talking. Okay, anyway, I'd love to be able to actually, like, go through this entire game of the Pit of 100 Trials, because I don't think I've ever properly done that in my own personal playthroughs of this game. I haven't ever actually beat the Pit of 100 Trials. I know what's down there because of spoilers from friends playing it, but I've never actually beat it myself, so this would be really fun, I think. I know what you mean. Talking to people in general is just fun. Must be a bit scary talking one-sided. I could never. Oh my goodness, I missed that. Sometimes the audience throws up damaging weapons and stuff like that in an attempt to kind of hurt you. And apparently I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Okay, wait. Here's what I'm going to do. See how there's a shine sprite up there? If I manage to get the lottery on the shine sprites, that means that I will be able to potentially get back all my HP, all my FP, all my star power, stuff like that. But I didn't want to defeat it, because then I wouldn't be able to do the lottery, so hold on. Yes! See the 10 FP that I just got? All, like, already had spent? I got it all back right now. Boom. Okay. There. Okay. Easy. From this point on, it's just a normal jump. And we beat that little system right there. Yes. Also, I joined in late because I'm in a trip with my family, so if I ever chat late, I'm sorry, lol, but I'll try to be more active and talk to you. Hey, no need to worry. I totally understand sort of the need to balance, like, being with people in real life and then also chatting with people. Like, there was, this is going to show my nerd side potentially a little bit here. There was a stream once that was being conducted by a streamer that, well, they're not normally streamers, but it was one of those, like, live reveals of games that I really enjoyed. I'm just gonna do this. Anyway, I really enjoyed watching their content, and it was just always very fun to see a video that they had whenever it came out. And one night, they had a video come out, right? And my grandmother was in town. Now, very rarely is my grandmother ever in town, but whenever she is in town, she always insists that we eat out. My family is not one that normally eats out at restaurants and stuff like that. It's more rare that we do that. But whenever my grandmother is in town, we kind of need to eat out because it's a special request of hers. So she wanted us to go over to, gosh, it was probably Texas Roadhouse. I feel like it was Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse, because I remember sitting out there on that bench. Wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse, and on that same day, these people released a video, and it was a video I'd been waiting for a while, because it was bound to be like a really fun one. To be very specific about it, and this, again, this shows my nerd side of it, it was the SAO Abridged series, so Something Witty Entertainment It was one of their episodes, like, that have been going out for, like, a couple of years now. One of the, like, newest releases of their SAO Abridged episode. And the video was going live, and I had to eat dinner with these people. These people. Family becomes these people when you have other activities that you want to do. But, yeah, so I had to figure out a way to watch the video and still pay enough attention to my folks that no one was mad by the fact that we were just sitting in the line, and I was just, like, holding my phone up to my ear. Actually, no, that was when I had headphones for it properly, but still. Anyway, it was fun. Some more questions popped up, I realized this. Random question, but do you stream daily? If so, is there a specific time? If so, I'll try my best to make it to all of them. I just have to go horseback riding almost every day, lol. That is pretty fun. Yeah, what Lovey said, I love talking to you. You're really nice and fun, lol. That sounds so cringy. No, I mean, it's, you know, it is very much, if someone is being in an area where you can talk with them, interact with them, be social with them, and it's not too much of a bother, like, it is fun to put yourself out there for it. I totally understand that. Why is it not... Are you guys seeing this? The spider's bugged. He's not coming all the way down to the ground. I mean, I still got to jump on him, so that's okay, I guess, but... Yeah, so normally what I do, up to this point in the year, normally I was streaming from... Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I get all the things that I need to, which means I'm getting disjointed conversation. So normally the way that I streamed, at least at the beginning of the year, was Thursday to Monday. So like I would stream Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. And that's what I did, and it worked really well, and it was very fun. Now that this school year has gone on a little bit more, and now that I'm like the esports coach, right? Lol, that family becomes these people. Yeah. The spider was also trying to dodge my attack. You're totally right. But now that the school year has been a bit more active, gosh, why are we just jumping over and under each other there? Now that the school year has been in full sway a little bit more, and I've had to be a little bit more active during it, we now have the situation of the fact that, very unfortunately, I can't stream all those days anymore. So before, it used to be that I could stream, yes, it used to be that I could stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Now, with how it's going, oh yeah, school is so active this year, and it is hard to just keep up. I completely agree with that opinion. You know, because I have, not only is it, I'm teaching a whole new iteration of my class, right? So last year I was teaching multimedia for the first time, right? And then past that, this year, now I'm having to make a whole new version of my class for all the 6th graders so that everyone can get the class. And then on top of that, I've had these leadership meetings. I've had these, you know, the esports things that are being organized and stuff like that. And with so much on my plate, it's been at the point now where I'm realizing that I'm going to have to likely, I'm going to have to probably drop streaming on Thursdays, also make it so that I can only stream every other Friday, because Thursdays is when we practice esports, and there's just so much that happens on that day that it's not really plausible for me to continue trying to stream on those days as well. It just doesn't... Oh my goodness, they're immune to fire? Ooh, that's bad. It just doesn't really work out schedule-wise for that to be what we do. So, now it's going to be that I normally get to stream. Ooh, there was someone trying to throw a rock in the audience. I'm normally going to be streaming on Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, maybe Tuesdays. I'm trying to see if I can start doing Tuesdays instead of Thursdays now, basically. And then every other Friday. So still potentially, you know, 5 days of the week during as many weeks as I can possibly do it. But even then, you know, it'll be a bit rough sometimes. So, assuming that everything goes well, I plan to stream... Oh, look, there's the father. There he is. There's a beaten up toad lying on the ground. Okay. Nice. Okay, so yes, I plan for streams to go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday, and then every other Friday. And it'll be from 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time over to 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So I know that's a bit late for some people on a school night. It works well with my schedule, but I know that that's not ideal for some. So totally understand if it's a situation where it's like, ooh, I can maybe show up for like the first half hour of stream, but not any more than that. Totally makes sense to me, and I'm totally fine with that. Don't even worry about it. I sometimes edit videos from the bus, but I'm kind of bad at those. Oh wait, hold on. I missed some stuff. Really, you started teaching it in 6th. My brother Flisco said it was fun. Yeah, like all the homework is crazy. I rarely have time to edit my videos. That's what it is. Yeah, same. I mostly do bus videos now. I go to bed at 9:30 for school nights. Do you stream on Twitch? I'll subscribe to you if you do. So I don't stream on Twitch, and I've been considering it. I streamed on Twitch once or twice before. I say once or twice. That's a huge understatement. I streamed on Twitch playing with people from online that I was friends with before, but oh gosh, I did 12 damage to a guy that only had 2 health left. That was kind of overkill. But something that's kind of annoying about Twitch is how difficult it is for you to be able to reach out to an audience. It's much harder for there we go. It's much harder for people to find you on Twitch. Like on YouTube, you know, I have a surprising number of people that have been able to find and join my stream that don't know me from school, that don't know me from real life interactions, right? And it's been really fun to interact with them and to have these fun conversations back and forth, right? But it is not something that happens as much on Twitch. Twitch normally has, it's very rough to try to make a name for yourself on Twitch. So YouTube is kind of a better platform for that, not only because of streaming, people can find your videos a lot better, but when you actually are making videos, right? When you're editing videos together into, you know, 10-minute long clips or whatever, the fact that your videos and your streams can both be on the same channel and can help people find each other, right? That's what makes it really good to have YouTube as your platform. Yeah. I don't have Twitch. My parents don't allow me. That's another thing to keep in mind as well, that Twitch, because it's outright for streaming, some people just don't have accounts or access to it as easily. Okay, I went and decided to exit out of the pit of 100 trials because that was kind of about as far as I could get. Ooh, a silver card that lets you play the Paper Mario game. Interesting. I think I know where that is. It's kind of sad, honestly. Maybe one day if I get a Twitch and if you go on Twitch, I'll convince my parents to let me. If you do start streaming on Twitch, I'll make sure to donate every once in a while, like maybe 2 to 3 a week. Because you put so much effort into the stuff and don't make a lot of money from it. It's very kind of you. And so here's the thing. Like, when it comes to how like YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that set up channels, right? So like it seems like, you know, when you are starting out streaming on YouTube, there is no way inside of YouTube to donate to a streamer, right? It's, if you want to show your support, either the streamer has to have set up a third-party like account that allows donations to it, or they're just kind of out of luck. They have to get YouTube partnership, which is they have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Like, people have to watch their content for 4,000 hours total between all of them, which is a lot, right? So that's at the point where finally then YouTube gives you the ability for super chats, for chats that, you know, have money attached to them, donations that are going to the person that it's streaming, and they can have ad revenue come in and stuff like that, right? It's very fun whenever that does properly work. So close. I need literally just one more star piece. If I got to 500 subs, you could have community posts. Is that what it was? I thought you also had to have partnership for community posts. Community posts would be so good. to be able to actually like put out ahead of time, hey, when this post is so many hours old, I'll be streaming, you know? Or like, here's my stream schedule for this week. That's probably honestly what I'd do more, is here's my stream schedule for this week, because that's just a little more effective of communication. But yeah, so the thing is though, having said all of that, having talked about, you know, what it is that that allows for people to financially donate to these sorts of things, right? That it? I searched it, it said 500, so I think that's how it worked. I think you're right on that. Oh, that was it. That's all I didn't even know there was one there. I was just gonna climb up here and then see if there's a way up to there, but there wasn't. But I got the one more I needed. Okay, hold on. Alright, I just know I'm pretty sure I need to talk to this guy. Yes. Fortress of the Robo Thieves. He's gonna tell me how to get to Don Pianta. Okay, hold on. You should get some more subs. You're so good at games. You're an amazing streamer. Thank you. Cost me 64 coins. I'll pay. Yeah, I'll pay. 64 ain't that much. Clean those ears. Okay, there's a parlor on the west side. Buy a dried shroom and a dizzy dial. Dried shroom, dizzy dial. I gotta answer yellow as my favorite color. Dried shroom, dizzy dial, yellow. I got it. Also, I just realized there's a star piece over here. Oh wait, no, I thought I saw one. Never mind. I'm just blind. Dried shroom, dizzy dial, and the colored yellow is my favorite. Okay. Yeah. 60 subs away from community posts and you can't wait to use it? That's so fun for you, Lovey. So even though I just talked up all this much about like donations and stuff like that, I personally am it. How do I phrase this? If it wasn't for the fact that I was setting up my stream to be able to be an example to broadcasting students about like what's available to you at certain times and milestones and stuff like that, if it wasn't for that fact, I wouldn't have donations turned on myself. Because the you know how I mentioned like getting a third-party system set up to, like, that's one of the only ways that you could make money on YouTube. There is like a donation page that's at the bottom of my description that I've hidden away down there, and I don't like flag giant attention to it, right? I don't put on the bottom like donate if you can or things like that. I don't have like donation goals or anything like that, because it's I know what you were saying about this whole thing of like, oh, you know, you're putting an effort into your streams to make them look good and you want to support that, and I think that's really cool. But I also think that a lot of the reason that I'm doing this is because A, I just find it really fun, and B, it's allowing me to create materials for my broadcasting students. So I feel like a lot of this is very similar to like my job as a teacher. So I'm having fun doing it, and I'm feeling like this is just like cool, positive teacher interactions that a lot of students don't get to have with their teachers, either because their teachers don't do things like this, or they just, it's just not hold on. Yeah, either it's because their teachers aren't doing something like this, or the teachers just like don't communicate as openly with students, right? For whatever reason, this is a little more rare of an interaction, and I think the amount of time that people spend like chatting with me and showing up to streams like that, like and joining in the chats here, like that is more than enough like of a reward for me doing this. Like it makes it so much more interesting to have people that I'm talking with in the chats, that you don't need to worry about showing like a financial support of any kind for me to feel just as excited and validated to have people here. You know what I mean? You're at 82 subs. Nice. It takes time though. Yeah. None of my teachers have stream posts. You're the only one. It's really exciting. I'm glad I get to talk to you. I don't have time to say hi in school. Yeah, that's another good reason to have conversation, to have streams like this. Like, you put yourself in a place where, gosh, sorry, I'm losing my voice. You put yourself in a place where you're able to communicate and interact with people at school in a lot more, I don't want to say casual, but kind of casual of a way, right? Where it's like, the fact that you're able to be a lot more open with like what you're facing in life, some of the fun things that you're going through, some of the hard things that you're going to. Like, these are all things that I feel that I get to uniquely do because of the fact that I have a stream, right? Okay, I can now play the paper game. What is a paper game? Sure. Oh, never mind. I'd have to buy... I'm not gonna do that right now then. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a chill talk with your teacher. Like, we don't have time in the school day to be able to do things like that. You know what I mean? So, alright. Dried Shroom, Dizzy Dial. In that order. Hold on. I'm here to sell. I'll sell the Dried Shroom. I'll also sell the in coupon. Okay. I bought the Dried Shroom. I bought the Dizzy Dial. And my favorite color is yellow. There. Okay. Alright, now I get to meet the Don. Don Pianta. At the very beginning of this game, there were two Mafia Piantas that went and beat up some of the Vulture guards. And I'm about to see those guys again right now. Hey, I'm still here, just watching the stream, just editing, just letting you know. Thanks. Yeah. There we go. Hey, this is the office of the Pianta Syndicate. Don't tell me you don't know that. Got no business here, scram a lamb. I ain't too jolly today. If you got a beef, spit it out quick or this is gonna hurt. I'll try to say hi on Wednesday on my way to elective. Nice, cool. I'll look forward to that. Excuse me? You wanna give me a ticket for the blimp? See, now to me, that's funny. You a stand-up comedian? No, you ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Don Pianta. I make crying babies weep. You want me to run him out? You look like pain, funny guy. I like this kid's gumption. He just come to talk, no? That ain't a crime. So we talk. You boys can wait till we're done before you rough him up. You got it? So I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for the blimp. Out with it. You wanna help some broad what got herself kidnapped? And rescue this dame you out collecting the crystal stars? Ancient treasure. This knucklehead believes in fairy tales. The treasure's real, honest. Everybody just shut it. I don't care if the treasure's real or not. Get me? But I tell you, I can't help but like a guy who wants to rescue some skirt he fell for. I made my decision. You do me a little favor, and you get your blimp ticket. Sound fair, right? It's easy. It's nothing. It's less than nothing. See, the thing is, my own daughter eloped with one of my young associates. They vanished, but it wasn't too long that they died. That they did. They ought to still be nearby. You gotta find my daughter, Francesca, and this Frankie, and bring them both here. If you're unable to bring them here, then all you gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I'll settle this matter quickly and with what is known as extreme prejudice. Boss, we don't know nothing about this guy. You can't rely on some goofball for this job. Yeah, boss, Vinny's right. Leave it to us to find Francesca. Quiet, you. It's cause you lugs that I can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. I hope you dopes ain't making complaints about my decision. You're making complaints? No, boss, whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You the boss, boss. Oh, my throat is so dead. For those of you that have just popped in, yeah, I've been sick all day today, and my throat is just ragged. I've been sick for the last 2 days, so this is like my third full day of being sick. It's just not fantastic. Okay, here we go. Thankfully, I know where the daughter is. The fact that she went off and tried to elope with Frankie, the business associate. Huh. Senses I can't say my grades since I don't want people knowing my age. Just to let you know, my electives are 6th and 7th hour, so you know what grade that is, law. Yeah. Your accent. So funny. Normally, I get a lot more into it. I think Lovey can attest to this. Like, I normally try to do accents for, like, each individual character. But as it is right now, it's bad. The fact that my voice is just, like, dead means you ain't getting much more than that. Even that was honestly kind of rough on my voice. Okay, here we go. Gosh, I'm dying. Help. Alright. This will be one of the last things that we do. We'll go ahead, we'll talk to the Don. Okay. Hey, back off, you creep. You want something, or you just like sidling up to people? What? Daddy asked you to find us and take us to him? Frankie, what should we do now? What should we do if Daddy finds us now? Oh, I don't know. The boat's coming any minute. Dollface, maybe we ought to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time. No, Frankie, don't say that. Don't you know what he'll do if we did that? Francesca, baby doll, we can just talk calm like with the boss. He'll understand. No, Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me? Of course I love you, sugar cookie, more than anybody in the whole world. Then let's go, Frankie. Let's run to the ends of the earth if we have to. But a biscuit. They already found us out. We can't keep running forever. We can, Frankie. The more you try to put out the flames of love, the hotter they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish these flames of passion. No one! Don't you see, mister? I beg you. Pretend you never saw us. Can you do that? No way, sob sister. What did you say to me? You terrible, terrible man. Fine, have it your way. But we won't go with you. Never. I won't move from this spot. What am I gonna do with this crazy dame? Well, if you need a break, you can take one. I don't want you to get hurt. Well, this is around the time that I normally stop streaming anyway. So, what I'm planning on doing is we're going to get the ticket for the blimp. We're going to get the ticket for the blimp and then stop there. So it'll be the ability for us to hop right into the third world right at the beginning of whenever we get to play next. Which might be tomorrow night, or I might play something else tomorrow night. We'll see. Or, you know, if my voice is still dead, I might not be playing at all tomorrow, to be completely honest. As much as I'd love to say we're definitely playing tomorrow, if my voice continues in this route, that becomes a lot less viable of an option. So, okay, here we go, upsy daisies. Up through here, talk to the Don, let him know. Sure do, I'll tell you where the whereabouts from. Oh, is that a true fact? Rogueport Harbor, eh? Well done. I appreciate this favor you done for me. I'll prepare your blimp tickets. Hey, you two Nimrods. The kids are at the harbor. Now go get them. Daddy, wait! Francesca. Boss, forgive me, boss. I'm sorry. Truly I am. Frankie, so back you come, head hung low and with your tail between your legs. No, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me, but Frankie said no. He said we should come back and talk to you, Daddy. Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal, but you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask. No, Daddy, no. I'm the bad one. It's my fault. If you're gonna punish anyone, punish me. No, boss. It's all on me. It's my responsibility. All to blame. Right here. Daddy. Boss. Yarg. Enough. Quiet, both of you. Francesca, my headstrong daughter, used up your last favor long ago. And you, Frankie, you were like a son to me. This is how you repay your debt to Dom Pianta. I feel such disappointment in you two. It's like a poison shroom in my gut. Daddy! Boss. I don't ever want to see your mugs again, you hear me? Get out of my sight, both of you. I don't care where, just go. That's what you expected me to say, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Go. Do what you want, even if it means getting married. Oh, Daddy! Dad! Wait, no, I mean... Boss! Thank you so much. Boss, I'll make your daughter a happy woman. I promise you, she'll want for nothing. Enough already. Just go. Go. Francesca, seeing you this happy makes me happy too. Congrats, both of yous. Frankie, this is great. It ain't quite what I promised, but hey, things turned out okay, am I right? Goodbye, Daddy. Farewell, and thank you. I'll make sure to get in and keep notifications on and make sure it rings. Awesome. Alright. You still here? You got my daughter back. It's complete another soap opera, but here's your blimp ticket. Who knew? That guy's got her smiling out of ear to ear. She's happy. That's good. I knew you were right man for the job. Thanks a bunch, pal, but I don't want to see that gloomy face of yours no more. Don't ever come back here. The voices are killing me. I'm glad some small amount of my pain is bringing happiness and joy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm here to sell. I need to quickly sell off those the dizzy dial, and surely there's something else. Not really. I'll sell a regular mushroom. That's it. Alright, I've got 2 items now. Like, I can get 2 more items in my inventory. And there should be a save block right up here. Alrighty then. There we go. Save the game. Okay, now that the game is saved, I'm gonna put us right back on chatting. Thank you so much to everyone who showed up today and for the fun that we were able to have. This seriously was. I quite enjoyed it. It was fun to be able to have people. Well, if you're in pain, you can leave the stream. I feel bad making... No. This wasn't you making me stay here. This was... I wanted to make it so we'd get right to the point, right before we entered in the world. So that'd be the first thing that we get to do, either tomorrow, if I can, or Monday, if I can't. So this was great for me. Don't worry about it. This was not like I was stuck here trying to fulfill some sort of final thing. Don't even worry about that. I'm glad that you found it super fun to be a part of this. Again, I hope to be able to stream tomorrow from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. If I can't, there won't be a way for me to notify people. So just know that I normally post, at the latest, I normally post the thumbnail up at about 6 o'clock. I try to keep it around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock instead, so people know if there's going to be a stream tonight. But yeah, I'm planning on having, planning on streaming tomorrow, but my throat might just still be dead, in which case Monday will be the next time that I see you all. Well, thanks again for being here, seriously. It was so much fun. I did enjoy myself, and it was fun to be able to talk to y'all, so. Alright, be seeing you. So long, students. Bye!